Please be advised, the following program, Nazi America: The Campaign, is a work of fictional historical speculation. It explores mature themes of political extremism, fascism, and societal conflict. It contains strong language, depictions of violence, and references to hateful ideologies that some listeners may find disturbing. This series does not endorse or glorify any of the extremist views portrayed. Listener discretion is strongly advised.
Dark World Conversations present. Before the violence, before the death and destruction, before the election, there was the campaigns that set everything off.
In the heart of a fractured America, the battle for the soul of a nation begins. With a presidential election looming, the candidates aren't just fighting for votes, they're fighting for survival. This is a world where history's darkest moments are not a warning, but a playbook.
This is Sarah Spencer. Mourning in this city is a performance. Every tear weighed, every word rehearsed. As a nation honors the fallen, the truth is buried beneath ceremony. Those who stand at the podium grieve not for the dead, but for what the dead might still reveal. And somewhere in the audience, guilt listens carefully.
Bill, we need a ceremony for Jasmine. People are calling her a saint. Not to mention she was a member of our body.
I understand, Madam Speaker. I've already set a date. Is there something wrong? Your hand was shaking.
I'm just cold and concerned. Who could have done this?
You should be in prison, Bill. I have the trail, the kickbacks, the fraud. All of it lead to that boy's death. When I present the evidence, you're through.
I won't let you. I don't know.
Nazi America: The Campaign, Season 2, Episode 7, The Big Secret Revealed.
How much do I owe you?
For you, it's on the house.
Thanks, but as a member of Congress, people might think it's a bribe.
I doubt anyone would think that the Speaker of the House could be bought with pizza.
You don't know the conservative news network. Sean Bradley could twist things until they are a pretzel to fit his story. But thanks for the good laugh.
Rough day out there?
Yes.
Everyone's talking about that Senator, Cortez.
Poor Jasmine.
So, you knew her?
Not really. She was a senator, so a couple of times at joint sessions, mostly just hellos and wondering how things could get more screwed up than they already were. She was more progressive for my tastes, but she did have the respect of the homeless and the less fortunate.
Sounds like she was a nice woman.
I wouldn't know, and I guess I never will.
You know what? I guess I'll have that slice of pizza. Better than paying $10.
What about the threat of scandal?
If they're that desperate.
Sir, today is the memorial for Senator Jasmine Cortez.
Oh, yes, Jasmine Cortez. Poor girl.
Sir, is something the matter?
No, nothing. Not anymore.
Bill, what are you doing here?
I need you to stop this talk about Marcella. Let the past be the past.
Why, so you can get away with murder?
Please, just stop. I don't have to justify myself to you.
You should be in prison, Bill. I have the trail, the kickbacks, the fraud. All of it lead to that boy's death. When I present the evidence, you're through.
I won't let you. Jasmine, are you okay? I mean, all that blood?
See? You're a monster. You were born one. You'll die one. But luckily for you, I need you.
What does that mean?
Daniel can't win. I know that, and you realize that as well.
Of course I know that Daniel can't win. He'll be a disaster for this country. His MAP laws will drag us back to the 19th century.
But he has a huge following.
The uneducated people that he says that he likes? Any person that actually does research and listens to him will know how dangerous he is.
Be that as it may, you don't have a real shot either. With Richard out, Jill is the only hope. I've already confronted her. Rather painfully, I might add. I'm dropping out and becoming her running mate.
Then why the commercials, the accusations?
Because if I don't make them, Daniel will, and he'll be worse.
There's always a chance I win.
You already know that's never gonna happen. You have moderates. Your chain gang policy wins the right center. That's it. Progressives hate you. The far right thinks you're weak.
You seem to have everything planned out.
Which is why I need you to keep running. You siphon off votes for Daniel, and Jill wins. Everybody breathes a sigh of relief.
I see your point. I'm sorry for pushing you.
Nothing I haven't had since... Never mind.
One more thing.
What's that?
Marcella's alive.
I don't believe you.
Take a look yourself. There was corruption at the jail. Marcella went undercover and exposed the warden. The warden worked with bad people, very bad people. Witness protection was the only option. Faking his death was the safest move. That way, no one's looking for him.
I see why you're concerned now.
If anyone finds out he's still alive,
Yes, I know. I don't need the graphic details. Who else knows?
President Sanchez, his parents. I send messages through coded notes.
Probably the less people who know, the better.
Exactly.
You let your reputation take a strong hit to protect Marcella.
I owe him for everything he went through.
You know, you're better than people think.
And you're smarter than you look.
I'll take that as a compliment. I have to get this cleaned up. It's becoming a regular Grand Central station here today.
Today, myself and Speaker of the House, Carthage, call this joint session of Congress to pay our final respects to our honored dead. A moment of silence, please. If anyone has anything they want to say, come over to the dais.
I remember when I first met Jasmine. She was full of life and very funny. But I also sensed that there was some depression about her, like she lost a lot in life. I hope she's better now.
Anybody has anything they want to say?
I know that the poor loved Jasmine, but she was an enemy of the rich. I remember when she came up with the Jesus Law, how she used the Bible against the opposition. So beautiful. God, what can anyone say about Jasmine Cortez? I know that many American Now members are sleeping better, but the progressives have lost a major champion. The poor and disenfranchised, they lost a hero.
Miss Cortez will lie in state for 3 days. Thank you.
From the speeches today, she sounds like she was a force to be reckoned with.
You siphon off votes for Daniel, and Jill wins.
That she was, and very smart. You said you needed me, Jasmine. Now you're gone, and I don't know what that makes me.
Daniel can't win. I know that, and you realize that as well.
Of course I know that Daniel can't win. He'll be a disaster for this country. His MAP laws will drag us back to the 19th century. No, Jasmine is right. Daniel can't win.
Any word on the surveillance footage? I thought IT was fast.
They finally fixed it. Should be ready now.
I take back what I said about IT. Set time index to midnight and let's move forward. Okay, we see Jasmine leave. She looks a little bloody and disheveled.
But alive.
Yes, let's keep going.
I don't believe it. Is that a knife?
Zoom in.
That's our suspect.
Forget that. Looks like we've got our murderer dead to rights. Let's bring him in.
You think this ends it?
No, this is just where it gets honest.
If you've been shaken by what you've heard today, then you are only just beginning to uncover the truth. Explore the full scope of this saga. Nazi America, Election, will put the nation and democracy on the line, revealing the dark machinations behind the headlines. Conspiracy pulls back the curtain on the blood-soaked truth, exposing the hidden powers that seek to control. Insurrection shows you what happens when the last warning is ignored, when civil unrest explodes into open conflict. And Tracy Kincaid traces the life of a woman fighting to survive in a nation sliding toward extremism. Election and Conspiracy are available now wherever you get your fiction, in print and ebook formats. Insurrection is coming soon. Tracy Kincaid is available in audiobook. Experience the full scope of the story while you still can. Visit darkworldconversations.com for more details. This has been a Dark World Conversations production of Nazi America, The Campaign. I'm RJ Kelsey, reminding you to ask questions, stay informed, and above all else, be vigilant.